Well, thank you, Carol. I guess at the time, there was, believe it or not, there was 41 members of council. I actually had a conversation with Carol, and this is what he told me, 41 members. And I know they had the farm at the time, and I guess they sold the farm probably for the reason that some of them got sick and tired of cleaning the stable and looking after the haying. But I also heard that the CEO just couldn't handle milking the cows and also running the county, so they had to do something. So that's why they sold the farm. Whether that's true or not, I'll have to ask Carol someday. I'd like to just acknowledge today that we have Carl Weber here from Ontario Ploughmen's Association. He's the president, and Carl's up there waving his hand, so we can acknowledge him, please. Thank you for coming, Carl.
I want to at least take this opportunity to thank whoever started the rumor that they were going to move this cairn. I think deserves a round of applause, because in fact they really got this whole thing going and got us here today. So John Bougen, you really were a stalwart participant in making sure that this went forward, and I think you deserve a lot of credit. Today I'm proud and pleased to be here for a number of reasons. One of those reasons, of course, is that our farm was involved, and I do remember the ploughing match. And my grandfather, Stan Macklin, was what they call on the program Master of Works in the creation of this cairn. I think that means he was chairman of the committee. But so today is very special for me in that regard, and I very much appreciate the opportunity to speak. As well, I'd like to say that, you know, I think the farmers and the ploughmen of the day got it right. A lot has happened in the farming communities over the years, and as has been mentioned, and changed. But one thing that hasn't changed is the quest for peace. And I do believe that we should be reminded, always, just because the farmers got us on the right track, I think because now they're in the minority, we need to keep carrying that torch for peace. With respect to the dedication ceremony in 1955, the individual who was asked to give that speech was Paul Martin Sr., who in fact was the Ministry of Health and Welfare in the Saint Laurent government at the time. And I do remember the event, but I must admit it's somewhat vague. And I know all of the people who were here. I mean, there were dignitaries. I remember W.A. Goodfellow, I believe, was on the podium that day as well. So there was really quite a large contingent here. So we thought it would be appropriate to ask Paul Martin Jr., the Right Honorable Paul Martin, to come today and rejoin us for this rededication. Unfortunately, in my discussions with him, he was ultimately out of the country today and unable to participate. So he asked me to read a letter from him to the committee. And it reads, as we discussed, unfortunately, I can't be with you for the rededication of the Cairn of Peace and the Golden Plough in Coburg on August 28th. I truly wish it could be otherwise. Reenacting an event that both our fathers participated in 55 years ago would have been a special and no doubt emotional occasion for both of us. Please express my appreciation to the County of Northumberland for this thoughtful invitation, as well as my sincere regrets for not being able to participate in the event. Congratulations to all those involved in organizing what I am sure will be a wonderful day. Warmest regards, Paul Martin.
And up next, folks, we're going to unveil the cairn. So I'm going to ask Bob Timbers, if you'd come forward, Neil Randall, who is the son of Douglas Randall, who's the blacksmith that crafted the plow, John Skillen, the son of Robert Skillen, who built the cairn. And I'd also like Marlene McClure, on behalf of John Eccles, the winner of the first ploughing match, to come forward. So would you all please come forward? I got scissors for... Okay. Maybe I'll give the scissors with the lady. And if you'd cut the ribbon, please. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for this group of people, we wouldn't have the Cairn here today. We wouldn't have had the ploughing match here today, more than likely. So we owe them a great deal of thanks. So we give them a round of applause, please, for this great, wonderful group of people.
I was just commenting to Marlene there, when first Cairn of Peace, or when this one was first dedicated, Jim Eccles and I stood right there. And we certainly remember the Honorable Paul Martin being the official doing the honors that day, and many others. Thank you.
It's a great honor to be here to help in the celebration of the rededication of the cairn. And so at this time, I would like to officially rededicate the cairn, give thanks to God for those who have worked over the years to give us peace, those who have worked over the years as farmers, those who have spent their lifetime working for us. I dedicate this again to God and to the memory of those people. Amen.
And lastly, I'd just like to thank the committee. I know it's been done. Hector's already thanked the committee, but I'd also like to thank the committee and the county staff for today's celebration. I'd also like to thank all those that brought some of the artifacts and displays here today. Without you, we wouldn't have today. And I'd like to wish everybody a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and by all means, go grab some food, grab some milk, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much.